Alright, we're on our last video, and the video is an anime recommendation you should read in 2024. This is from Glory D. Toki. Let me say that. Glory D.
Moral letters.
Toki.
Oh yeah, Bry Meep.
So let's go.
Oh, what's up, you guys? So I'm back with the video, and today's video I got something special for y'all. So y'all know I've been reading different mangas, well, you know, Chainsaw Man, Sakamoto days, and sometimes for a video like if I read a manga that's like so good, like I do its own video for that. Like Goku Rock Guy, he's one of my favorites. Stay tuned for that, by the way. Also, like Blue Lock in the future, I'm gonna read it, and that's gonna be a video coming soon. Don. You know, all these great mangas deserve its own video. Some of y'all probably haven't heard of these mangas, or it's been so old you probably didn't even know about them. And that's how I be sometimes when y'all recommend me stuff. Today's video, I want to recommend y'all some mangas to check
That
out.
image with a hypno background added and some underline coloring shading would be awesome.
But before we get into that, I got a message for y'all. Oh, whoa, stop right there. Listen. It's been too long. If you're new to my channel and you've probably seen this video right here, yep, it's one of like the front page videos on my channel. I did do it one time and I missed doing it. It was been like 9 to 10 months. I'm happy to announce that I am doing a part 2 to that. I don't know why I'm doing this big reveal, but yeah, basically just give me manga recommendations for the part 2 of this video, because I think I promised in that video, I don't know how many I did, probably like 14 or something like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be 15, but I got lazy.
Moral letters.
So this time, I'm
Mr. Villain's day off at what I'm waiting for to me duped.
Oh god, I already know there's gonna be so much reading, but yeah, comment down below any mangas to read. It doesn't matter if it's long or short, even though I kind of prefer short to, you know, time management. But yeah, if you do a long one, it's fine.
That's already out.
Comment down below, and honestly, hell, if it's anything other than manga, that's fine too. Okay, don't do a novel. I'm not reading a Harry Potter type book, hell nah. But like a comic, that's fine. Like if you comment down Invincible, I've been meaning to read that for a while, so like, you know, that's fine.
Bro,
you know, it could be a Sonic fan comic. I'll see that video too. Like,
you're taking too long. You're taking too long.
Get to the point. Too. But yeah, I want the subs to get in.
Get to the point.
So that's all. Comment down below, and the video should be in the works. So this is gonna
go.
Oh well. Bye.
Moral letters.
Jesus
it's out,
Christ.
but it's not dubbed yet.
Like, I understand he's trying to like let his fans know and shit, but we don't got time for this.
Alright, so first manga I want to recommend to y'all if you haven't read it already, and that is Ruri Dragon. This is so adorable, oh my god. This manga makes me smile. Basically about a adorable girl tries to live a normal school life, but horns grow and is half human, half dragon. Yep, that's the plot. But what makes it work is it's very wholesome, fun, and sweet. And honestly, I think you should read this after you watch a dark anime or like a dark manga. It's just so sweet and chill. Like, if it give me a little bit of Blue Box vibes to it, like, you know, vibe and chill, like nothing crazy is happening, it's just interaction with different characters, then I love it. And honestly, the little lore behind the whole like history of the dragon stuff is kind of cool. Like her parents, you know, that whole identity situation is cool, and her learning to deal with the new dragon technique that's coming about is cool. And her friends, especially her best friend, she's adorable too, and like she's funny. This will warm your heart, and plus it's just a cool read to, you know, just make the day go by faster. Say you're at work, you gotta read
some dragon girl living her life.
You know, time go by, read this, and boom. And also, if you don't know, the history behind the manga is that, like, well, this came out like in 2022, and then they stopped for a long time, like a year and a half, and it came back literally this year. I think they got sick. So luckily they didn't cancel it, but yeah, the serialization is back, and I think they are releasing like probably bi-weekly now. Enjoy this one, Ruri Dragon. Boom. All right, next. Y'all already thought I was talking about my GOAT, man. See, Goku Rakugai is a manga that I literally did 2 videos about. It's a new Shonen Jump manga. It's safe to say if it wasn't for Blue Box, actually, well, it's new, so Blue Box kind of a little old. But, you know, it's my new favorite manga right now. Like, I'm really catching up to weekly chapters. I'm sorry, whoa, not weekly, monthly chapters. And I follow a goddamn fan page or like a news page for it on Twitter, because, like, I'm so invested in this series, and I'm just praying to God doesn't get canceled, because I'll get so pissed. But it seems to be doing good. I'm glad to see people know more about Goku Rakugai. And yeah, with the recent chapters too, hold on, I gotta tell y'all about it real quick. So it's just, well, spoilers of course, you know, damn it, I can't really say anything because y'all probably haven't read it. Just know that.
Dude, chill. You need to chill. I'm pretty sure he might watch this video, but if he sees this video and this reaction, this is not an attack on you, my dude. You're doing fine, but you a little word salad, bro. you gotta chill a little bit. Like, I understand you trying to keep that runtime running, but Jesus Christ. Like, there's a balance between too much and too little. Stay in the middle, because you're just doing the most, trying to clarify shit. Just calm down. Everything will be fine. You got 10,000 something followers. I'm pretty sure you'll do fine. But just Jesus Christ, I feel like you're giving me a lot of word salad.
Bro, the direction it's going in is insane. Like the antagonistic character connection between the main characters and them is insane. So like, bro, and the art direction is great too. The paneling is amazing, and I love how deep the storytelling could get sometimes. Like the character past, oh, it's so good, bro. And new characters coming to play. The action sequence is good. Training sequence is amazing. Oh, I love this manga. And also, if you're not sold, just read the one shot. I guarantee you're gonna be sold by the end, bro. Read the one shot, and boom, you'll love Gokuraku Guy. If you haven't, please read it. I love it so much, bro. Like the main two characters, bro. Almost my dog, bro. He reminds me a lot of Natsu and Yuji and Deku in a way. And I see more people start talking about him more, like including these lists, so it's just great. Love to see he gets recognition. And
not gonna lie, you shouldn't have made that Deku comparison, even though it's probably true, because a lot of people don't like Deku for some odd reason.
Got a drip on too.
Well, no, they like him because they say he sounds whiny as shit.
Ghost_art_Halo fan. Brother's actually making me uncomfortable by saying muffling about SMTH.
It's too much word salad. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like he's talking to like it's funny because he's talking really fast, and because he's talking really fast with a bunch of word salad, it's not like he's mumbling his ways through. So he needs to chill. It's all right. You just need to talk normally. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of people who are doing this anime recommendation thing, and they don't talk as fast. They talk pretty slow and pretty calm. You don't have to talk as fast. Just chill. I kind of noticed that. Like, nothing's wrong with the video. Video's fine based on whatever you're displaying, but like, just chill. Keep on point. That's fine. You're doing that, but just the fast talking, Jesus. It feels like I have you on 1.5 speed, and I don't. I have you on normal speed. Like, if I were to put this on 5, watch this. This is how he sounds when he's talking.
And I love how deep the storytelling could get sometimes. Like, the character past, oh, it's so good, bro. And new characters coming to play. The action sequence is good. Training sequence is amazing. Oh, I love this manga. And also, if you're not sold, just read the one shot. I guarantee you're gonna be sold by the end, bro. Read the one shot, and boom, you'll love Gokuraku Guy. If you haven't,
see, so like, let me put on 1.5 speed or 25. Like, this is how he sounds.
And I love it. And honestly, the little lore behind the whole like history of the dragon stuff is kind of cool. Like her parents, you know, that whole identity situation is cool, and her learning to deal with the new dragon technique that's coming about, it's cool. And her friends, especially her best friend, she's adorable too, and like she's funny. Just to warm your heart, and plus it's just a cool read to, you know, just make the day go by faster. Say you got work, you got to read something real quick, make you, you know, time go by, read this, and boom. And also, if you don't know, the history behind the manga is that like, well, this came out like in 2022, and then they stopped for a long time, like a year and a half, and it came back literally this year.
They almost sound too much the same in speed. Like, just chill.
Darth Boricorn. Dude needs to be a sports announcer. He would fit in perfectly with them.
I know. Jesus Christ. Probably one of those video game fighting sports announcer sports shit. Is that like it's
Hold on, I gotta tell y'all about it real quick. So it's just, well, spoilers of course. You know, damn it, I can't really say anything because y'all probably haven't read it. Just know that, bro, the direction it's going in is insane. Like the antagonistic character connection between the main character.
You know what's the problem? I think what's the issue is not that he's speaking fast or anything like that. I think he just didn't write down a script in PowerPoints. I think that's what's happening here. And he's just kind of going off the dome. And because of that, he's kind of like, I don't want to say muffling over his words, but he's talking too fast. And then too many thoughts are coming at him at once. I think that's what's happening. I think you need to work on a little bit on the script, or at least the script. Like, a lot of people don't realize when they say script, they're not talking about word for word. They wrote down things. They wrote down bullet points to keep in order so they get the point A to point B. They're not writing it like say this, say that. They're just writing like, okay, we're gonna talk about Gacha Kuda, then we're gonna talk about Fairy Tail, then we're gonna talk about One Piece, and then we're gonna talk about this. Make sure there's no spoilers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you have a constructive point A, point B, but when you just kind of go off the dome, you start saying everything and anything, and then it doesn't feel constructed, and things just goes left.
And them is insane. So like, bro, and the art direction is great too. The paneling is amazing, and I love how deep the storytelling could get sometimes. Like the character past, Oh, it's so good, bro. And new characters coming to play. The action sequence is good. Training sequence is amazing. Oh, I love this manga. And also,
Ghost
if you're not sold,
art
just
underscore
read the
Halo
one shot.
fan.
I guarantee you're gonna
He
be sold by
literally
the end,
made
bro.
me look at
Read
the
one
invisible
shot,
camera
and boom,
XD.
you'll love Ghost. Guys, if you haven't, please read it. I love it so much, bro. Like the main two characters, bro. Almost my dog, bro. He reminded me a lot of Natsu and Yuji and Deku in a way. And I see more people start talking about him more, like including these lists, so it's just great. Love to see he gets recognition, and that boy got a drip on too. That nigga nice. And Teo is probably one of my new favorite waifus in like new generation manga, bro. Oh my god, she's a great character too. Like,
I'm sorry, the sister looked like a ball buster. She looked like she'll bust your balls so fast. She looked like she'll bust your balls so fast.
Has enough depth to her, and it's like 16 chapters out, bro. It is amazing. But yeah, I love it so much. Read it, and also read that one shot. Moving on. Oh. And speaking of one shots, all right, this one right here is a little creepy. I feel like, you know, some of my audience could be like into some horror stuff, and I feel like this one shot,
Ghost
it may give off those
art
vibes,
Halo
but you might
fan.
go into it totally different.
Ball buster.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
Like once I got towards the end, I was like, oh, okay.
Darth
Damn, I kind of
Goricorn.
like, you know,
Honestly,
judged the
my
wrong
hero
things about this
overshadows
manga,
so many better
but I read it
animes.
like months ago, and
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know why. It was like a quick read too, but it just like some of the panels just creeped me out. But it never like left my brain, so you know what? I gotta give it to y'all now. So y'all go ahead and read this. It's called Lost Man, and yeah, just read it just to see how scary some panels could get. Go read it and tell me what you think. One of the new shonens that I remember I read right when the first chapter dropped was Goku Rakugai, and another one called Wild Strawberry.
I don't know if it's me, but does he sound like he's muffled? Like, does he sound lower to y'all? Because I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it's just me.
Now, what's crazy is I did
Oh
a
no,
video
it's just me.
about
Never
this
mind.
a while
I think
ago,
it's just me.
but I couldn't put it out because
My
I was
bad.
going through like some copyright situations.
Ghost
so like, I was
art
scared to
underscore
put this
Halo
out.
fan.
Literally right when I was going
Raw
through
is a
it,
good
like, I made a
anime,
video
it's
and I was
just
like,
the
boom, yeah, I
fandom
can't
that
put it
ruins
out.
it.
But in that video, I did go
Darth
over like the first
Goricorn.
6 chapters.
He does
and
sound
it's so
muffled.
good. That was a good video too, but
No, you're not wrong. He's not wrong. Yeah, sometimes it's not really MHA. It's not its problem. It's not the anime itself or its story or whatever. It's really the people that's in it. And when I say the people, I'm not talking about like people who actually like it for what it is. It's people who try to. Yes, I'm referring to the shippers. That shipper shit is very odd sometimes. They'll be like trying to ship. Like, this is the weird thing. Like, they'll like if you like okay, if you draw like any of the girls in a way that they don't like, you're an evil person. But these same people will draw Deku, Bakugo, and Todoroki, and probably the other boys in Kirishima in ways that you know that they shouldn't be drawing them. But they'll get championed about
Ghost
it,
underscore
or
art
case may be.
underscore Halo fan. And the Deku edits of him beating better animes and shippers.
Yes, that is a problem. That is the shipper. That for me is mostly the shipper thing, because that
Ghost
goes
art
out of hand
underscore
real
Halo
fast.
fan. And they make Deku a furry and a maid and more ugly stuff.
Yes, they like to dress him like a girl and shit. It's very weird. Same thing with Bakugo. Not as much as Deku, but they always keep pushing Kirishima and Bakugo when they're not canonically that way. For some odd reason, because progressives have believed if a dude hangs out with another dude for a certain amount of time, they just must be in love with each other. They can't be just friends. They can't be like brothers in arms. They have to be lovers. I don't understand that logic. That shit is so stupid. It's like because you're friends with someone for a very long time, in a low key in a way, you must be low key into them. I'm like, no, bro. They probably just get along and they have interest in the same shit. It is what it is. People do that. That exists. This is why I say
Ghost
the idea.
Underscore art underscore Halo fan. And the cosplayers, don't watch those.
And like, and then oh yeah, well that depends. Especially with the Sues. I think it's the Sues. It's not really like when it's weird because like the girl like this is the weird part. It'll be like grown women dress as the females from the show, and they'll pretty much you know, actualize, if you can rhyme with that, actualize them in that sense, right? There's no issue. But if you were to draw this, you have a problem. But those same people would draw the boys in much more compromising situations. They get praise for it. They get a lot of views, likes for it, and they like that. And they'll comment and be bolden with it. Very odd and strange. Because they know these are like 15-year-old children, or whatever the case may be, or kids. But they ignore that part. But because they're boys, it doesn't make it, it's different. Very odd. Very, very odd. Strange. And then sometimes they'll get really strange with it with All Might and Deku. That's the weirdest part when people start bringing that shit up. Like, that's normal or okay, or be pushed, that should be okay. That shit is weird. That is weird. I don't know where anyone thought that was okay. They don't like draw him like father figure-ish, because that's technically what he is to Deku in that sense, and teacher. No, they draw him like lovers. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
I don't think I have it no more. So I just go over what I said. Read the first chapter of this.
And usually it's not like teenage kids drawing this shit. It's usually like fucking grown-ass women.
Let's see how good a manga could start in a new gen era. And I give you the synopsis real quick. Alright, on Shonen Jump app, it says Tokyo is taken over by a parasitic outbreak that turns people into human-eating plant monsters.
Ghost underscore art underscore Halo fan.
The first chapter
and PPL make a bunch of little skits or whatever of MHA fans
dating and videos for children. Yes, that's even weird. I see that too. I see drawmations of them doing like, they take like sound effects of things that could be taken out of context and use them as drawmations to make the and I notice it's usually girls doing this. It's not even like young boys. Have you noticed that? It's usually girls who are usually pushing that. They don't even like push girl on girl stuff. They usually push like boy on with boy stuff. It's like boys love shit. It's very weird to me, because it's like this is the weird part. It's like if I draw a bunch of like girls who are very close, let me put it that way.
Ghost underscore art underscore Halo fan. AM.
It's like if you act those same, like it's like when women fantasize men together. I don't really get the point of why they like that very much, because the reason why men, I would say in a straight man's in a straight man's head, the reason why most men would watch two girls is because they are fantasizing themselves with those two girls.
Ghost underscore
the only
art
reason why
Halo fan. And it's a bunch of gotcha kids and adult women only, and that's true.
Yeah, and then what's weird is like a bunch of women who fantasize men and men, but if men thinks the same way of women, you're a terrible person. But what makes this funny is that if you ask those same men, are you watching this because you like LGBT stuff, or you just like two women? They're just like, because I like two women, right? But they'll say they're LGBT. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's just two women, because like the men are, because their straight man programming is still seeing two hot women who happens to be this way, and the reason why they're watching is because they want to be with those women. The only reason why they'll watch from a distance is because the women won't touch them. That's the only reason. But if you switch to the women and say you see two grown, very attractive men getting on with each other, and you ask them, would you take part if they let you? They'll say no. Why? Why would you not want to be part of that if you're going to watch? Like, you will watch that, but you won't be a part of it. At least with men, they'll watch and want to be a part of it, most 9 times out of 10. You say, oh, that's very strange on their behalf. They'll fantasize men doing things with each other and think that's hot. But they won't do things with the men they're fantasizing with at all in a physicality sense. They like to watch, which is more weird than anything else, right? But with the men, they'll watch two women, right? And then they'll literally tell you the reason why they will not engage with the two women is because they won't allow us, and we don't want to catch a case. If they allow us to watch, fine. But if they don't allow us to play, if they don't want us to keep, like, be part of the dance of the devil, like, we won't take part. We'll just watch from a distance. If you ask any of those men, if any of those women who said, you want to join us, they'll say yes 9 times out of 10. Women, if the two men ask, they'll say no.
Ghost underscore art
it's
underscore
fucking
Halo
weird.
Fan. And that mommy ism are whispering. stuff is involved.
It's weird as hell. Because remember, their straight man programming is still intact. It's just two women who won't touch them. That one actually makes them more desirable because they won't touch them. Because like it's like this: we humans want what we want. We can't have, right? Like if everyone has a Hyundai, and the one person has a Bugatti, you're gonna want the Bugatti compared to the Hyundai because everyone has it, right? Makes sense. That makes total sense. If someone has, it makes sense.
Halo fan. It's not even weird. It's disgusting and disturbing.
It's very disturbing because it's weird and yeah, weird is making it too. It's kind of disturbing because like if you're not going to be part of the dance, might as well not be there in the first place.
Darth Goricorn. And the farther out of reach, the more desirable.
Yeah, there you go. It's weird as hell. It's like I don't know what it is in their head. Maybe they think because two men can do whatever they want with each other, they will assume that they're going to want them anyway because they're men, but they're not into women. But they will still watch, but they won't take part. It's very odd to me. That is very odd to me. I remember I said this to my mod. She was saying how hot would it be for these two anime guides to exist in the same plane and like each other and do X, Y, and Z. And I said to yourself, and I asked her, okay, you might find that attractive. I don't, but let me ask you this. Would you take part in between them if they asked you to take part with them? She outright said no. I said, wait, hold up, why? You said that's hot. You said, yeah, it's hot. I just don't want to take part. I'm like, why? That's weird. That's even more weird. You're even more of a creep than when you think about it. Think about it. You're more of a creep. You're creeping for the sake of creeping. You're not even creeping because you want to be part of it because you can't be included. You're just being a creep. It's just fucking weird. That's like saying someone who goes off and deletes someone in life and asks them, why did you delete that person? And they said, I don't know.
Ghost_art_.
That's worse than not having a reason.
And it's crazy because girls want men to be with men and think it's hot, but they won't want NA be with them.
Yes. They'll have, and remember, they're putting the most hot type man. Remember, they're putting the hot type man in these positions of their fantasies. Hot men, like chiseled, like very masculine looking, and
a bunch of girls go online and date and go of end corn. Because that cause.
A bunch of girls go online and date and go OF and corn. Yeah, like, oh yeah, and go in corn and because of that. It's weird. And remember, they'll make the individual look extremely buff, right? They'll be extremely buff, chiseled, V-tape, everything, right?
If Revi and Balaliaka from Black Lagoon said that it would not even be a question, lol.
It's so weird to me. They'll be buff, looking beyond peak of like Adonis, and they'll have two men do this. But they won't take part of the two men they just buffed out in their head as hot. That is so weird.
No, this girl and this boy, which is brothers and sisters,
Nightbird.
and just see how
Be a
everything
support
turns
hero
out,
today.
Don't forget, they're like police
by using commands like
and
/donation and
/
cash app.
Sometimes is the same thing in here, and it goes south real quick, and just see how everything unfolds. Like you'll be hooked by like the first 2 chapters, and then from then it goes on to like this team battle action shonen stuff. Like it keeps elevating this stuff and switch from different lanes that can go in.
Ghost_art_Halo fan.
The story is really good,
and that's why everybody wants to be in Russia.
This is some different shit, bro. The widespread pages are so damn good. Like, bro, one of the panels I remember, it was like black and white and just red, like showing black. That shit was so hard. I don't know. How did they do that, bro? Like, this is not a webtoon, bro. Like, that shit was so far. But yeah, the artwork is literally S tier to me. Like, bro. And it just getting started, bro. Wait till like chapter 50 or something like that, bro. Because the guy just keeps getting better and better and better. And with the unique cast at present, I'm curious to see how like the final product is going to be, like the end game for this series.
Ghost_art_Halo fan. Did you know there's only 2 genders in Russia and it's legal to be GA?
You mean illegal?
Starting off, woo, it's like a roller coaster. And before it gets like even more popular, because it's kind of like, it's, you know, it's up there, but not like up to like Sakamoto days or something like that. That's popular, but like it's on its way, bro. People are gonna find out more about this, and you can say you was here before it got popular. So, and it's fun doing that, by the way. So yeah, Wild Strawberry, give it a read on Shonen Jump out. And next up, we got. Oh, this is one of my favorites, bro. Oh my god, I love this so much.
Okay. I'm not criticizing too much on this, but this is a problem. But this is only one only thing I'm saying about the video. It's small compared to just the fast talking, but the overuse of the word bro. Oh my god. Bro. I keep hearing bro every 5 seconds in his sentence. Like, count how many times he says bro. Watch this.
This is simply just about a woman born with memories of her mom, grandma, and her great-grandma and her future before her. I know it's a lot, but she has 3,000-year-old memories. So sounds interesting already, but the thing is I like about this manga is that it has little to not much dialogue, and it's just literally just pages upon pages just going over different drawn panels, and they are all so beautiful. Oh my god, bro. It tells a story from its own pages alone, like literally a journey of what she's going through, where her mind is, who she's meeting, like how she just want to just sit down and sleep and just chill in the atmosphere. It's like reading like literally one of those childhood books, and like you just see nothing but pages and no words. And yeah, that's how my ass was, because I hated reading back then, but it is so good.
Like once I pulling it out, he's just stopped saying bro. That's kind of annoying.
I love her story so much. Like this is one of those mangas I could do a whole video on by itself, like to explore the whole world of this. But I will say towards the end I got confused. Actually not towards the end, but like the middle.
Says hi,
I saw another
TG.
manga called like had the same name, but it's like title different. And I don't know if like which timeline I was reading now. It's supposed to be like reading this before the actual one. I know one's a prequel, one was like, you know, a sequel. I don't know what, but because I searched it up, I kind of
says it's 2:30 a.m. I can't sleep.
Popular,
how are you?
It's like old too. Like just read it for the panels, honestly, and read it to see where this journey goes.
Reactions right now.
It is great. It's one of the most underrated seinens I've seen.
That's I'm doing reactions and just
read Manon. She's like easily like S tier character.
Getting anime recommendations.
Love her. Love this manga. Read it if you're into like old school seinens.
Says reactions to what?
All right, next.
Anime reactions right now. If you want to be part of it, you can come over here, but we're near done with the video, so you may not want to. We only got 3 minutes left, so once we're done with that, I think I'm gonna stop the stream.
Says oh okay.
I read this like probably 2 or 3 months ago, and I don't even know how I came across this. I think maybe on Reddit. Oh, I remember now. So I was on Reddit, and then I remember the Look Back manga one shot. I was trying to find more stuff like that. Which, by the way, the anime is coming out soon. Oh my god, that movie's gonna have me.
I feel like the head is
I
too
can't wait.
small.
I'm definitely getting tickets for that. Anyways, I was looking at the Reddit for that, and they gave me like recommendations from like other one shots like this or like similar to this. And I didn't know what I was gonna expect.
Ghost_art_Halo fan. I think Blood got cameras in you cause he stopped saying brother.
Yeah, as soon as he said that, as soon as I pointed it out, he stopped saying bro. That was kind of wild. Kind of annoyed, but I'm kind of glad. Like it's weird. I made
a little bit small.
It's too small. I gotta make it bigger. It's like the head's too small. It looks kind of odd, and the neck looks too long. The problem is like, as soon as I pointed out bro saying bro way too much. Like he stopped saying bro every 5 seconds. It was like, bro, chill. Like, chill. Like, come on, dude. You can stop saying that.
Something very emotional, I say. So I read this one called How Pathetic We Are, and I did not know where it was gonna go, and I was pleasantly surprised and amazed too.
Says bro chill bro like bro no bro.
Friends that are into singing and songwriting, reuniting after 3 years later after they graduated with different circumstances that could be life-changing. Now look at them. You probably think like this is like a high school romance. I promise you it's much more than that. Read it and you'll see. I'm not gonna say if it goes south, goes great. Just read it and you'll see how the connection between these two flourish, or I guess proceed or progress. That's the word. Yeah, progress. Because it's definitely interesting. And it's kind of deep too. Like, bro, And like some of these, like the dialogue and stuff, and the personalities, like they be like going to the minds of these characters. It goes deep and kind of gets relatable sometimes.
Oh, you can't hear
like,
over their sound.
I know one thing they're talking about was like passion and like, you know, between songwriting and making music and making people happy. I will say I kind of relate to that because one of the things they're talking about passion or being passionate about things, and I was like, damn, that's kind of how it was with the YouTube for a while. Like he talks about, I guess it's minor spoilers. He talks about how like he had a passion for songwriting.
I'm counting all the times he says bro lol.
He was saying it frequently at the beginning.
Really during high school, I remember I did videos back then.
I'm annoyed that he stopped saying it as much.
I stopped for a while and I just like stuck. I didn't know what to do on this channel. And then I remember like 3 months went by without posting. I was like, this is bad, bro. And I think my friend commented something about, bro, we need Glory back. And that did it, bro. That had like a spark into me, bro, because I was done.
Oh, fuck.
And it sparked like something like motivation. And I just came back stronger than ever. And look, we at 10K now. And that was years ago. So yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I didn't say that, but yeah, I relate to that character too. And yeah, so that being said, Read This is definitely one of the one-shots that I think deserves to get serialized. Oh my God, I hate when one-shots are so damn good and then just nothing happens with them. Please make this a series.
Because that's the point of a one-shot. They're technically pilots if you think of it. A one-shot, that's how they work. A one-shot is like a one-shot of a potential story becoming something based on popularity and how much people like it. Now it's up to the author to keep going with the one-shot if they really want to make it into a thing. But that's what one-shots are. They're supposed to give you a sense of what could be and what is the premise. It's pretty much a pilot of what the story is. That's why I would say to anyone who wants to start a webtoons, which I don't think you should start a webtoons anytime soon because of what's going on. But if you're going to start writing a story, or a case may be, I suggest to do a one-shot, see where that goes, see how people act with it, and then if that doesn't go well, do another one-shot. Just do a bunch of one-shots till it becomes a normal thing and see what sticks and what doesn't. Because you don't want to put in like a whole story in your head and then you try to do your own manga, you put out there, people are not buying it, you're wasting your time, blah, blah, blah. This and the third, you get a lot of like anxiety and all that shit. It's best to start with something that could be something, a concept, then start with a whole-fledged thing. Start with baby steps. I think starting with a one-shot is the best way to go instead of going with a whole story in head. Keep the story in mind, but make it into a one-shot first and see what people do with it. And then that's where you can actually say, okay, I can see myself doing this from X, Y, and Z.
He said bro 16 times after you said something 2 times. He said bro at least 5 times in a minute, lol.
Yeah, like if we were to go back, you can count. It's like a lot.
Bro, I will pay money to get this, bro. And honestly, that's kind of it. I have more like to list. Like I go over those quickly. Like Dogs Read, I read on Shonen Jump Out. That's basically like an ice skater turned hockey player, and it gets kind of creative.
Good for the rose there.
Nothing too crazy, but it's like a cool read. You know, it's definitely nice. I also read Elusive Samurai a little bit. That's anime is coming after that, so I just say that for the anime comes. But yeah, that's also a great read, and it's like 100 chapters. But I read like 3 chapters, so I can't really say too much about it. But a great start too. And I think that's it. But yeah, subscribe, comment down below if you're rating these mangas. And yeah, stay tuned for that manga recommendation video coming. Well, I was coming soon. Coming in the future, definitely. As soon as
says Roses on Roses, soon. Baby.
Anyways, I'm yapping now. But bye. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go read these mangas. Oh, whoa.
Okay. That was Glory D. Toki. A little bit of criticism. Calm down with the bro thing. And don't talk so fast, dude.
Says I like it.
And try to, what's the right word? Try to, I don't know if you did do any, scripting of like bullet points, but if you did, probably you did, for all I know. I don't know how you do things. I don't know you, but like if you did do any bullet points, or in case I'd be fine, cool, great. The only thing I would just work on is the bro, and I wouldn't say the fast talking, but the word salad. Just keep on point as best as you can. I know that part is kind of hard, but then again, it's not impossible. It just felt like a bunch of word salad. And a little bit of the muffling. I don't know if it was your mic or it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But other than that, good video. If I had the greatest from a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it about a 70. Yeah, 70. I think that's fine. A C. I think you would do a lot better if without the bros. I would have got you up to like a 90, and then without the overall word salad, be a pure 100. So with that said, have a great night, guys, and I'll see you guys next one. Thank you, Glory D Toki. You did a great job. Hope you make more videos. Glad that you're at the 10,000. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.